Good morning. This is Tom, Negotiating with Jesus. I'm going to be doing a funeral this morning, and I have this T-shirt I got to throw away, stained up, whatever that is. So, and just a normal guy doing videos that are unimportant. So, if you are important in the next 10 minutes, if they're lost to you, it will be a big hit on your productivity or on your mental state, that you will become depressed, or it will make you sad that this 6 minutes, the 10 minutes were not useful to you. Well, then you move on right away, because this is going to just be me talking about my life, and I'm doing videos because I want to practice, and I've missed many videos in the past couple days. And what I want to do is establish a habit. So I have habits in the morning of getting up, getting coffee, taking care of my business, having my Bible app read the Bible. So if you think that doesn't count, it doesn't count. It's because you're better. You actually open the Bible and read. That's great. You are better. I want to encourage you that you are better. But if you think that hearing the Bible is something that's been traditional throughout all of human history, people have read, somebody stands up and reads some scripture. If you think sitting and listening to it is valuable, then you can use this Bible app, which I use this very kind of hard reading plan, Professor Horner's Bible reading system. So in the morning, I get up, turn the Bible on, and this British guy reads the NIV translation, 10 chapters in 10 sections. It's Genesis through Deuteronomy is one section, and then it's the Gospels, and it's the book of Acts, it's the book of Proverbs. So those are 4 different things that I hear every day, one chapter. So since the book of Proverbs is 31 verses, every month I hear the entire book of Proverbs. Acts, 28 chapters. Every month I hear the entire book of Acts. And it goes through about a 10-month cycle. So in 10 months I'll hear Acts 10 times. If you think that's not good enough, that you are doing diligent study and you're better than that lame attempt, good, you are better. But if you don't have a disciplined routine, it's something you try. Do 1 chapter a day. I don't care, do 3 chapters a day. Do a Bible reading plan. Let the Bible be read to you. If it's hard to get a scholarly schedule, get an unscholarly schedule. So I get up, I turn the Bible on, do my normal things, get some coffee. And while the Bible is being read, I also do these breathing exercises. So this is my routine for several years now. Coming up on 3 years, maybe. And then I do my morning exercises, which are not much, but I've done them faithfully for years now. So right now, because my shoulder hurts, my thumbs hurt, I'm doing sit-ups. So I'm just doing sit-ups. So I've decided to increase to 100 sit-ups in the morning. Is that enough? You probably are better than me. That's fine. You are better than me. So hopefully you've moved on and didn't waste the last 4 minutes. So today I'm going to be doing a funeral. Because as an average guy, who, if I tell my story, my kind of testimony, how I got here as a guy who was broken and has been in some way redeemed, brought into the church. I love the church. And I've been a faithful participant. When I became a church person, I was in. It wasn't, I'll test the waters. It was, and there's some of that, I'll test the waters. But I already had tested bad waters. I needed a better place. And right away when I jumped in, it was comfortable. I didn't care that, I had to have friends there. Some people think if there aren't enough young people there, if you're a young person, if there aren't young people there, I'm not sticking. Like, I was sticking. And I didn't care who was there. And I was going to do something. So I participated. So, 37, 38 years later, 35, I don't know what it is. I have grown in some ways, and opportunities have come along. So I worked with youth most of my church life, and now I get to preach. And when doors open, I'm like, yeah, I'll go through the door. I'll try it. And I have failed enough times that if it doesn't work out, so things not working out, is that some kind of shock? No, not at all. So today I'm going to do a funeral, and is that a good idea? Probably not. Would I do it anyway? Yes, I would. So I'll say some words as a man is put into the earth, and you can find words in the Methodist Church. There's a book of worship that has funeral service words that are very meaningful, and they've developed some idea of what would be good to say. They've tried it, I don't know, 1 million, 10 million times it's been used, 100 million times, hundreds of millions of times this has been used. I don't know, I'm making that number up. But it might be good words, and then you can put your own kind of spin on it, but it's scripture. And, a little prayer. So I'll do it. But my whole church life has been, would somebody read this? I'm like, I'll read it. What if I can't pronounce some of the names or the cities? Like, well, I might look foolish. Like, well, I'm willing to look foolish. So I do so that's today. Today is going to be a funeral. And I love participating in funerals because they're important. And whether I do something well or not, I'm doing the right thing poorly. I'm doing something that's important. So I wish, I hope and pray that it's not so bad that people are hurt by my participation. But I trust that the things work out. And if doors open and you walk through them, if it's not going to work out, someone will escort you to the exit. They will escort you out. And I haven't been escorted out yet, so I'm happy to participate. So I was going to tell you that I'm going to do a funeral, and I was also going to go through my routine. So one of the things that I do quite a bit is watch videos, and I want you to go to, there's a guitar guy. It does rock guitar. Oh man, I just watched this video. I'll post it in the notes, the name of the guy's video. So I'll talk guitar now. So I do my Bible reading, exercises. Oh, then I do my little prayer. I do some prayer time. And I specifically practice saying the Lord's Prayer in Spanish. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo. Because I want to learn Spanish, and if I am doing the smallest amount that I can, but I start doing it consistently, I've decided just to do that every day. So I say the Our Father in Spanish. And I have my little prayer time. Jesus taught his disciples to pray. He said, here's how you should pray. And so I do my prayer time. It's not overwhelming. It's consistent. And then I do my guitar. So after I do my prayer, I do guitar. I've started doing guitar exercises because I saw a guy on the internet say, you guys are playing. You're working on songs, you're practicing, but are you doing exercises? And I decided I would do some exercises. So I do some scale work. And it's not a lot. It's enough that I can do it without it being so hard I can't accomplish them. And it's like making goals reachable. So I do my scales. It's super reachable. I do some scales. I practice learning the notes on the fretboard. So that's, I don't know, a 10-minute exercise time. And then I play the songs that I want to play as a set if I ever get the opportunity to go to a church or someplace and play some original songs. I've been working on these songs for a long time. I've played them in front of people, poorly, often. But I have an opportunity coming up. I'll probably play the songs. So, so my morning routine, every day I try to do these things. I fail sometimes, but I've been pretty consistent and I'm pretty committed to doing things. My main commitment is to the church. My new commitment is to try and make videos and try and get into this little corner, the people who talk about the meaning crisis. I do all kinds of stuff. This is one little addition. If you so regret the past 11 and a half minutes that you're going to leave a comment on the bottom that, you know, that you're expressing your disappointment, it's all on you. I don't care. So there's that. I did my video. I'm going to upload it, and I'll put the rock guitar channel. If you want to learn guitar, there's this guy doing just a great tutorial. So I'm going to continue to recommend him every time I do a guitar video, which I'll do soon. That is all.